Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are pretty in pink because we are using the new Danessa Myricks Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. I grabbed this during the Sephora sale. I held off as long as I could to get it, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna wait to get it in the sale. It dropped in March. I'm super excited to use this. I created this look, this nice pink look. You can use these palettes on your eyes, your cheeks, your lips for bronzing, blush, contour, all of that. She made the palette specifically for use, and as you can see, for this look I dug all up and through it, but that's okay. We're gonna get to all the colors, we're gonna get to the basics of this palette, and we're just gonna create a nice pink pretty. Y'all know I love pink, right? I love the color pink. I specifically love it in clothes. I like bags. My bedspread is pink. So pink makeup, I mean, we locked in, right? And you know I love Danessa. Like, hey Danessa, if you're watching this, hey girl, great job. I love every single product that you have released. Love it. We ride hard. So let's go ahead and get into this pretty in pink look using the new Danessa Myricks Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. So let's just jump right in. Like I said, I have on the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint in the Skin, the shade number 8. I have on that, and I have on the Yummy Skin Tint Balm Serum as my, or Serum Balm as my primer. So this is what the palette looks like. Again, it is so pretty. I love all manner of pink, and then you can do smoky, you have the mauves, all of that. So we're going to get right into it. If you're not familiar with the Danessa Myricks Groundworking Neutrals palette, I have that one as well. It's been well used, well worn. I really like this as a neutral palette as well. So in the same vein as the Groundwork Neutral palette, you're supposed to be able to use this everywhere on your face. Blush, contour, highlighting, eyes, lips, brows, the whole nine. So we're going to do an eye look first. I'm going to do some eye work with it, and then we're going to see what else we can use this for all over my face. Now these are all matte. There are no shimmers in this palette whatsoever. The bigger size right here, these are the, I think, yeah, the bigger size are the pomades. The smaller ones are the corresponding powder. Let's go ahead and get into the colors. You can see how pretty it is. This is the shade Crush. The next one to it is the shade Smitten. That's Smitten. The next one is Dreamy, right here. The next one is Allure, and next to that is Desire. So on the top you have Allure, and then you have Desire right here. Allure, Desire. On the bottom you have, what is this called? Adore. I like that one a lot. I'm excited about that one. Adore. Lovesick is here. Then you have Bliss. Yeah, Bliss, Evermore, and XO. So Bliss, Evermore, and XO. So let's go ahead and get started. These are all matte finishes. There's no shimmers in this palette. The bigger side is the pomade, and this one is the powder. What I've learned from using the Groundworking Neutrals palette is to go in first with the pomade and set it with the powder. So that's what we're gonna try. I'm gonna take the pomade in Desire, this pink shade right here, and I'm gonna go into this side right here. And I'm just using a crease brush, and we're gonna see how much that picks up. And I'm gonna place that on my lid. It's kind of hard to navigate. I'm still working with one hand, but we're gonna see how that works. Ooh, that didn't pick up hardly. No, I'm sorry. I'm saying, yeah, Desire is this one. That's what Desire looks like. Let's do that one. And we're just gonna place that on in the corner of my eye. Ooh, the pigment is there. Okay. Though this is a pomade formula, it is still, to me, very blendable. It just depends on how you do it. I like to pat it in first and then blend it. You can do it with your hand, your fingers, but y'all know I don't really like touching my makeup with my fingers. That's not how I want to roll. So just building that up, and then I'm going to go over it with the powder on the other side and build it up even more. And there's the intensity that we're looking for right here. And we're, ooh, come on, pink. I love pink. Now I'm going to take the shade Allure, the one right next to it, and I'm going to pop that in my crease. And that's going to act as kind of a transition color. That's what Allure looks like. I'm using the powder in my crease and just taking that and building it up a little bit. Ooh, that is so beautiful. These powders are outstanding. How they just blend so soft. And that almost added a little smoky intenseness to it without it being super dark. So we'll do Allure on the other side. And see how that just gave it a little bit of depth, because this is a little bit of a more mauve-y shade, more so than just pink. I'm going to clean my brush and we're going to go in over the darker shade in the corner. Taking the shade Evermore that I accidentally dipped my finger into. And I'm going to take that right here at the bottom of my eyelid and add a little smoke in the corner. And you know what? I'm actually going to pick up a little bit of that pomade too. And there it is. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm using a pointy, like a small crease blending brush. And I'm just tapping that in. I was debating going into this raspberry shade here called Adorn, but I think I'm going to go super light. I'm going to do one of these pinks on my lid, and these are in the shade Crush. So I'm going to do that on my lid. I'm just taking a small shader brush, and I'm going to start with the pomade. Look how much that picks up on there, of that pomade. Oh, girl. Go ahead, Danessa. And I'm just tapping that on to my lid, and that's going to serve as the nice little pop of color to contrast that smoke. And with this brush being so tiny, it helps me to keep it right on my lid. I can almost just use it like so. Like that. Oh, that's so cute. And you know what I love about this? When I watch Danessa's Teach Me Tuesdays and I watch her experiment with her own products, is that she has fun. It's no rules to how she uses these products, because she makes them for all over your face. So there's really no set way like, oh, this has to be a transition shade, or oh, that has to be a blending shade. It's no rules like that. And I really appreciate that as an artist, the type of artist that she is, that she allows you to have fun and to play around with the different techniques in the makeup. So this is the powder version of the shade Crush, and I'm just going to put that right on top of this. And see how that just brought it all together? So it looks like it's a nice smoky eye, but still very, very spring-like because of the pink on the eyelid. It's so pretty. This is such, I couldn't wait to get my hands on this, y'all, because I was like, a palette with all pinks and pink shades, sign me up. I mean, really. Oh yeah, that came together really, really nicely. I like it. Let's do some eyeliner. Before I do the eyeliner portion, I'm going to go in with this shade Smitten and just use the powder. And I'm going to use that just to blend all the way around the perimeter, just to give it some more pink softness now that we have added that smoke. And just play around. Ooh, girl. I don't know, Danessa. I think you might have did your big one with this palette. I don't know. I feel like this is just something I'm gonna be taking with me all spring. Like, I don't know. So before I did the eyeliner, I decided to play around with a blush shade, and I went in with the shade Love Struck on my cheek. That's going to be the first blush shade because I kind of want to do two, and I'm taking just a little bit of the powder, just a little bit, because these are crazy pigmented on your cheeks. And I'm just going to add this high. Look at that color. Beautiful berry shade. This is going to look amazing if you have beautiful brown skin. This is going to be a great blush shade for you. Let's see how this is looking. Let's do a little light on top. Do I want to, ooh, you know what I want to do? Dreamy. This color. Let's do a little dreamy at just the tip and just kind of go over it. Don't be scared. We gonna get it. Oh yeah, there we go. I like it. I like this blush color, and I'm using both the pomade and the powder. In the shade Love Struck, I use the pomade. In the Dreamy, I'm using the powder. So I'm kind of setting the same way that I did the eyeshadow, pomade first, then powder. And I'm going to do the same over here. Come on, pink. I'm going to take the foundation brush that I did and just tap around the edges so that the blush is not so low on my face. Perfect. And just clean it up a little bit like that. I love blush. Listen, if you're new here, you're one of my new subscribers, I like my blush like they wore it in the 80s. Draped, pigmented like crazy. I like my blush like that. So I'm not scared, okay? I am not scared. So now I can do the eyeliner because I have the blush on. And you know what? This shade, Love Struck, it kind of has like a little sheen to it. I don't know if that's the pomade or I don't know if that's the Juicy Skin serum that I have underneath. Either way, I am not mad at it. I am definitely not mad at this eyeshadow. Whoa, I'm really feeling that look. Y'all like it? I like it. Let's do a little eyeliner. For eyeliner, I'm using the shade Bliss, this berry shade right here. And I'm just going to do this with an angled brush. And I'm just going to kind of go around. Normally you would hold it like this, but I'm going to go around like that and connect that wing up here. See how that just gave it a little bit, and I don't have to line way in here. I'm gonna line out there, but turning that brush over the opposite way so it's not pointing, but it's doing that will help me connect my wing a little more. That's just a little trick I like to do. And just like that. So we're going to do a little ombre lip action with this palette. We're going to go in with the shade XO, this pomade in the shade XO, and I'm going to line my lips with that. It is very dark, but we're not scared. We're going to try it. It's actually not that dark. FYI, using the pomade as lip liners is just like sublime. It's actually not that dark because it's not black. I think it's more almost like an off black because you can tell with the powder corresponding, so it's not super black, but it's enough to give me that. Using the same lip liner brush, I'm gonna fill in my lips with this shade here, this Love Struck that I just totally ruined by putting my brush in there too deep. I'm gonna fill in my lips just in the corner with that shade like this. That's almost like a nice dark cherry. Okay, this is giving. There we go. For the middle of the lip, I'm going to do this shade Allure. I haven't dipped into this. It's kind of like a cool tone mauve shade. I'm going to do the pomade in the shade Allure. And let's just see how that looks. And I have a flat lip brush. I think it'll look cute because it's, yeah, it's light enough to kind of make it like an ombre effect. Yep. Now didn't I pull it all together with the smoky eye, the berry blush, and a soft pink in the middle lip? And we can just blend it all together. And it looks like I have a soft mauve pink lipstick. Danessa. Genius. Genius. I am very tempted to add a color, a pop of shimmer to the eye look from the Danessa Myricks Light Work palette. Very tempted, but I think I kind of like it how it is because it shows the range of the shades. And yeah, I like that. I'm looking at it from the side and I like how it all comes together. We're gonna let the cheeks be the glow. I could add a little gloss. I had one of her little Color Fix glosses around here, but I'm just gonna add a dab of gloss in the middle. Not too much, and then that's going to be the look. I think this is pretty. And this is the final look using the Groundwork Blooming Romance palette from Danessa Myricks. I think that dipped into all but one color, and that was Adore. But we're going to get into it. Believe me, we're going to get into it. But I love how the eyeshadow turned out. It is such a nice formula. The pomade and the blush as well. Putting the pomade on the bottom and then adding it with the powder. That's chef's kiss. I really like that, and I love the lips. I absolutely do love the lips. I like how this whole look turned together. I did add a little bit more of the shadow underneath my eye just for a little extra dimension. I'm looking forward to playing around with this palette a lot more, just like I did with the Groundworking palette. I think with the Groundworking neutrals, the only thing that I was not able to do is find my perfect brightening under eye shade and my brow shade, but I could contour with it, bronze with it, etc. Looking forward to playing around with this palette as well. You guys let me know how you think this turned out for my first time using the Blooming Romance palette. Make sure you leave me a comment. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I truly appreciate you being here. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join the beauty family. Until my next video, thanks so much for watching, and I will see y'all back here real soon. Bye.